Hello, in today's video, we're going to cover course selection for the upcoming school year. We're going to cover what courses are available, what you should consider when scheduling courses, how to request your courses in Sapphire, and the overall scheduling timeline. Your counselor is always here to help with this process, so if you have any questions after this video, please set up an appointment with your school counselor. Please note there are several changes this year, so pay close attention. When planning your courses for next year, the Educational Planning Guide, or EPG, is your main source of information. The EPG contains a wealth of information about each of your educational departments, the courses we offer, course descriptions, other resources for planning your educational paths here at Township. The EPG can be found on the main district website on the curriculum page, on the high school webpage under downloads and documents, and on the high school website on the counseling page. Navigating the EPG can be done by clicking on the different titles in the table of contents, or you can search using the search feature. When searching for courses, the EPG is broken down by educational department in alphabetical order. In the EPG, you can see information about each course, the course title, grade levels that the course is offered to, credit value, prerequisites needed, and a description of what you'll learn are all included in the EPG.
On the screen, you will see examples of course descriptions that can be found in the EPG. Next to each course name, you will see what grade level you must be in to be eligible to take that course. Under the title, you will see how many credits you can earn by taking that particular course, and if there is a prerequisite, it will be listed. Finally, the description will tell you what topics you should expect to learn in the course. When scheduling your courses, it is important to remember the graduation requirements at Manheim Township High School. On the screen, you will see how many credits you need for each subject to graduate. For your core classes, students must take 4 credits each of English and Social Studies, and 3 credits each of Math and Science. On top of those core classes, students are expected to take 1 personal financial literacy class. This class is taken in either your junior or senior year. Students must also take 1.5 credits of PE and a health class. When scheduling elective courses, it is required of students to take at least 1 credit of an arts and humanities and 1 credit of a STEM course. STEM requirements include any classes that are science, technology, or math-based. After completing those elective requirements, students may take any other 3.5 electives they choose. The other 2 graduation requirements are completion of the Career Readiness Portfolio and meeting one of the PA state graduation pathways. The most common pathway is proficiency on the Keystone exams for algebra, English, and biology. When choosing your courses, there are many different things you need to keep in mind. Again, make sure you are taking the time to look through the EPG to see what courses we offer at Manheim Township High School. We have many different courses that will help students explore different topics and get an understanding of different subjects. Before choosing any elective, students will want to make sure they know what core courses they are going to take. Next, you want to identify what other courses you might want to take in order to satisfy graduation requirements. Examples are like health, gym, STEM, personal financial literacy, etc. Make sure you are selecting the appropriate number of credits as well. Sophomores and juniors must take a minimum of 6 credits to be considered a full-time student. Seniors can select a minimum of 5. The maximum number of credits you can take is 7 credits. The only exception to this is for students who need additional credits in order to catch up on graduation requirements.
There are several new courses being offered next year in the English, Social Studies, and Tech Ed departments. Please be sure to read the descriptions in the Educational Planning Guide to learn more about these courses and the new requirements. The Virtual Academy offers a wide variety of courses. Virtual courses are self-paced and require a lot of self-discipline. They are completed outside of school time or during a study hall in the Virtual Academy room. If you are interested in taking a virtual course, you will select I want to take a virtual course on your course request form in Sapphire. You will receive an email to fill out the virtual application and apply for approval to take a virtual course at a later date. 4.5 credits need to be completed to attain sophomore status. 11 credits need to be completed to attain junior status, and 16 credits need to be completed in order to attain senior status. If you are planning on playing Division I or Division II college athletics, you need to make sure you are taking NCAA-approved core courses. If you would like to learn more about the NCAA and student-athlete recruiting, we host a student-athlete recruiting night in February. Both the video and PowerPoint from that night are posted on Schoology under post-secondary planning. You're always welcome to seek out your counselor for more information as it relates to student-athlete recruiting.
The window to select your elective courses on Sapphire will open in March. If a teacher recommended you for a different level of a core course than what you wanted, you can complete a high school request to reconsider teacher recommendation form that both you and your parent or guardian will need to sign and return to Mrs. Fowler in the main office. This form can be found on the high school websites. These forms will be due the last day of course selection. Student course verification sheets will be distributed in May. This will list the courses that are guaranteed to fit in your schedule. If a course is not listed on the form, it will not be in your schedule. The drop add period will start in May and run through July 22nd. This will be the only time you can change your classes. The only exception is changing levels in a course. This cannot be done until midway through the first marking period through the end of the first marking period. To select your courses, students must log into their Sapphire Community Portal account. On the left-hand side, you must select Course Request Form, then fill out Course Request Form. Once on the request screen, students should see certain classes highlighted in green. These are the courses that have been recommended for you by your core subject teachers and cannot be changed. Courses highlighted in red are unable to be selected because you have not met the prerequisite. Any other course that is not highlighted can be selected by clicking on the box to the left-hand side of the course name. You should see a check mark pop up in the box once it's selected. If you have any special requests for courses, you can check the box at the bottom of each section and type in your special request. Once you have chosen all your classes, be sure to hit the Save button at the bottom of the screen. You may go back and make changes to your selections up until the last day of course selection.
When you receive your course verification form in May, please look over it carefully. Make sure you have all of your core academics and the correct level of placement. Count your credits to make sure you have a minimum of 6 credits for sophomores and juniors and a minimum of 5 credits for seniors. Please remember these courses include both semesters. If you are missing a course or would like to change a course, you must request it through the Drop Add Google form. Remember, if there is a problem adjusting your schedule, your counselor will contact you. If you do not hear from your counselor, that means they were able to adjust your schedule. The Drop Add Google form will be available on the back of the course verification sheet with directions on how to drop and add a course. The link will also be available on the high school website. You have 2 months to make adjustments. The deadline to submit drop and add requests is July 22nd. After July 22nd, requests will not be honored. Please be sure to check your email, which you provide on the form. Your counselor will only reach out to you if the change cannot be made. Please be mindful that not all requests for scheduling changes can be made. You cannot request to have a certain teacher or to have a class a certain period. We do not offer every course every period. Certain classes may conflict with each other and will not fit into your schedule. This is why it is important to make sure you select alternates during course selection in Sapphire.
Summer school options for students will be available again this summer. Students can take advantage of these courses for credit recovery, grade improvement, and advancement opportunities. The summer school packet with the courses being offered, associated costs, and the registration form will be available this spring in April. There is a fee for all summer courses. Some other opportunities that juniors and seniors can take advantage of are listed here. Please keep these in mind when planning your schedule for these years. If you have any questions about any of these programs or about course selection in general, please make an appointment with your counselor.